Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm back at you with a brand new video. We're going to be talking about strumming patterns, which is something that I'm asked about all the time, both in person and on YouTube videos and Twitter and all that stuff. And it's something that I think when people first start to learn to play the guitar, they find surprising how important it is, strumming, and most people assume that the fretting hand, the left hand, is going to be the difficult bit to learn, and it is difficult, especially when you're at that stage where your fingers aren't strong enough and all your chords sound like that. And don't be put off if you're at that stage, by the way. All beginners go through that point of frustration, and it is really annoying, but you'll blast through it and eventually you gain that strength, and then the only bit left to make you sound like a beginner is the strumming side of things, and it literally can be the difference between sounding professional and like a beginner. And really today I want to go over my thoughts on strumming in general. It's not a tutorial on a specific strumming pattern. I'm loosely going to be going over Wonderwall by Oasis because I think that's probably the most famous strumming pattern, well, at least in the last 25 years. Actually, it's probably been longer than that since Wonderwall came out. That makes me feel old. But yeah, anyway, I'm rambling again, as I always do. Welcome back, ladies and gents. So my thoughts on strumming. I get asked all the time, or I get comments all the time on tutorials that I've done in the past on Ed Sheeran songs or whatever it might be, saying, you didn't show us the strumming pattern. And my sort of view on this is that I don't want to teach the exact down, up structure. I mean, I've literally seen people strum Wonderwall like this. And is it any surprise, really, that they struggle to sing and play at the same time, strumming like that? Not only does it look awful, it feels so awkward to play, and it takes more concentration to do it that way than to just feel it and get that groove going. And it's just, if you're accompanying yourself on an acoustic guitar playing chords, then you have to have some kind of natural rhythm or groove and feel how it should sound. And how I would play that opening riff for Wonderwall is like this. And you'll notice about that, if you turned your sound off, for example, my strumming hand is literally down, up, down, up, down, up. There's no stopping or no awkward robot movements like that. And this sort of groove comes from muting the strings on maybe an upstroke or missing the strings on a downstroke. In particular, the sort of end part of that riff where I do that's done by upstroking and then on the downstroke muting it. So I'm also muting here by lifting my fingers slightly off. And also I'm muting with my thumb the fat strings as well, because these fingers don't reach whilst fretting that chord. But yeah, you've got to have some kind of groove there and just feel it. And something that I always do when I sort of learn to play a song, or when I'm trying to get a song in my head, is I'll try and hear the rhythm of the strumming as like, imagining that I was humming it, for example. So I would hear Wonderwall, so you can hear that I'm kind of copying what the sort of rhythm that I've got in my head is, and it's all done by feel. And when I'm playing that song live, for example, I don't always play it the same. I'll throw in a bit of a weird kind of, I don't know, whatever, just to keep it fresh and to keep it kind of, I don't know, feeling natural. I think there's far too many videos out there that try to paint by numbers playing songs on the guitar. And songs like Castle on the Hill, for example, by Ed Sheeran, obviously you've got that bit's kind of important, that you've got that strumming pattern, because that's how it is. There's not really any other way of playing that. You couldn't do or something like that. You have to play it like that. So that, yeah, And if there are any songs in future that I do tutorials on that have a really important strumming pattern like that, I will in future teach you how that is. But for the most part, for the chords for that song, for example, the bit that goes, that you should just feel that. You should hear bam 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 bam, and it's kind of the bass line to it, and just feel it. And if I want to change a downstroke to an upstroke, for example, on the and upstroke that bit, I'll do that when I'm playing it live. I never play songs the same like that. You have to have some kind of groove, some kind of feel. That's what gives any song your sort of, I don't know, your identity. It gives it your kind of flavour, and you have to, you have to feel it. I keep saying these words, feel, groove, and rhythm, and all that, but you have to have some kind of, I don't know what other words to use to describe it. But yeah, when people are asking me to sort of teach them specific strumming patterns, I kind of disagree with it, and I think you should kind of feel it. And I know it's a short video today, but that's kind of it. It's all I wanted to go over. And any song that you want to do, you can sort of kind of turn into an acoustic song. Shape of You, for example, by Ed Sheeran, just before we go. Obviously, you've got the loop bit that goes. But if you haven't got a loop station, for example, and you want to do an acoustic version, you're playing completely acoustically, it's not plugged in, just play the chords. The club isn't the best place to find lovers, at the bar is where I go. You know, and just feel it. Just you don't need. I've never played that song without the loop station. I've never played it acoustically, but just do it. Have the feel. Just get in there and play it. It's all about adding your touch to it. So yeah, as I always say. Anyway, you can subscribe to this channel if you haven't already for alerts when I upload new videos. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, and yeah, my username's Tweed Nelson across the board. I'm on pretty much all of them, I think, pretty much. But yeah, just feel the groove, have a go, put your own spin on it, mess around with chords and stuff, and just do your own thing. Don't be tempted to follow these down, down, up, down, left, right, R1, X. It sounds like a PlayStation cheat. Just feel the groove, have a bit of sort of improvisation, and just feel it. Just do your own thing, and everything will work out fine. It'll sound great. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.